Hey dolls and gents, so y'all know I've been into skincare lately. I've really been trying to get my skin in the best shape ever, and I've used pretty much all of the facial cleansing brushes that are on the market, like the big ones like Clarisonic, but today I am sharing a new one with you guys. It is the Aura Cleansing System, and today I'm going to be comparing it to the Clarisonic Mia Fit because it is the one that is closest to it. These are very similar in a lot of ways, but they differ as well. So we're going to do a comparison video. And before I get started, this video is sponsored by Aura Clean, but the only reason I agreed to do this video is because I've been using it for a month and I really enjoy the system and I want to share it with you guys. So let's first talk about retail price. The Clarisonic Mia Fit retails for about $219 and the Aura Clean retails for $199. So this one is a little bit more pricey, but I also have a discount code for you guys for 50% off. So this one is under $100 with the discount. And the discount is only for my viewers. I was super excited that they did a discount for you guys. So both of the systems do have two speeds. So they have a slower one and a faster one for more deep cleansing. So that's pretty similar there. So the Aura Clean comes with two brush heads. They have a daily cleansing one and they have an exfoliating one, while the Clarisonic has about 12 brush heads, but I believe only about 9 of them can be used with this brush. So the Clarisonic does have an advantage as far as brush heads are concerned, but to be fair, when the Clarisonic first came out, it only had a few brush heads, and the Aura Clean is very new on the market. So I'm sure as time goes on, they will probably add more brush heads as well. So both of these are waterproof, so they can be used in the shower. Both can also be charged via USB, so it is perfect for traveling and on the go. So both devices also have a 2-year warranty, which is really great. So now we're getting to the point where they differ. So the Clarisonic Mia Fit charges on this little charging dock right here. And as you can see, it charges sitting up. So basically when it's wet and everything is going back down into the brush, which can hold a lot of bacteria. You are supposed to change your brush head every 3 months, but still bacteria is basically sitting on here every night collecting. And I don't know about you guys, but when I use the Clarisonic, it doesn't seem to ever dry. Like if you use it every day, it never dries, which is not good. So the reason I was super excited to try the Aura Clean is because of the mechanism that it charges. Basically, this is the charging station and you place it downwards and it fits into that nice little hole, and when you have it plugged into the wall, it is charging, it dries, and it also uses UVC light to get rid of any bacteria. And while it's charging at night or whenever you choose to charge it, it turns on every few hours to get rid of any of that pesky bacteria. So every time I use my Aura Clean, it is always dry. So I know that it's free of bacteria, and the next day when I use it, I can start new. And I find that this is key. And if you've heard me talk about my Clarisonic before, you know that it causes me to get purging breakouts when I first use it. But with the Aura Clean, I didn't experience any purging breakouts, and I attribute that to the fact that it dries and it also gets rid of the bacteria with the UVC light. So this is the most important thing to me, why I feel like this cleansing device is superior to the Clarisonic, is because it really does get rid of that bacteria. And when we're cleansing our face, we don't need more bacteria. If you have acne prone skin like me, then we need that gone. And this right here, it eliminates that, and that's why I feel it gives me a better clean and I don't have to deal with that pesky purging breakout that I experience whenever I start back using the Clarisonic. So Aura Clean was very smart. They did get this system patent, so that means that no other brush can do that. The Clarisonic, they cannot create this kind of brush because they are the only ones that are able to do this. So they were really smart with that. So I can use the Aura Clean with a cleanser or a moisturizer, which I've never done with my Clarisonic before. I'm not sure if they advise you to use this with a moisturizer, but I didn't see anything on their website about that. But I'm going to share with you guys how I used a moisturizer with my Aura Clean today to apply it because y'all have seen me use cleansing devices with cleansers all the time, but I thought it would be really cool to see how it applies moisturizer on the skin, and it did a really great job. It blended the moisturizer in better than it ever does with my hands. I feel like I always have to work really hard to blend in my moisturizer, but this does it effortlessly, and it did take more than just the 1 minute for me to blend in my moisturizer, but I did apply quite a bit today. So speaking of 1 minute, both have 1 minute timers on them. This one has a 20-second interval to do like your forehead, your cheeks, and then your chin and your T-zone area. And I'm not sure about this one, but I believe it is also timed either in 3 or 4 intervals. So as you can see, the Clarisonic and the Aura Clean are similar in a lot of ways, but the main points that make them different really count when it comes to a facial brush. You definitely want a facial brush that is not going to cause you to have any breakouts. Yes, eventually I do stop breaking out when I use my Clarisonic, but whenever I start using it, for 2 to 3 weeks, my skin is ridiculously broken out. Like I have acne everywhere, and I'm not talking just like the little whiteheads that I normally get. I'm talking big cystic kind of pimples, the ones that hurt, that I don't understand why this causes that. I know it's like a deep cleansing, but I feel like it's more attributed to the fact that it's just sitting there and it never dries. So bacteria is basically sitting on this brush all the time. And again, I did not have this issue with my Aura Clean. I really have been enjoying the system, and I'm so happy that they sent it to me because now I use this on a daily basis, morning and night, to remove my makeup and before I do my makeup. It's a really great system. I highly recommend that you guys check it out. If you're interested in checking it out, I will have a link down below. Again, they gave me a 50% off discount code for my viewers, which I think is really great. You can try this brush for under $100, and I think it's well worth that price. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye.